Good morning. I'm Frank Powers, and this is Lifestyle Tucson, the program where I speak to our neighbors, the people behind the scenes of our amazing organizations, small businesses, and nonprofits. Our friends are informing you how they serve our community, and they are here to give you updates on future projects. Let's make some new friends today. You know, little known fact, I was a kid once. You were too, I bet. We all were, in fact. The thing about being a kid is that you need help, constantly, with everything. From tying your shoes to eating, being a little human is an uphill battle the whole way. And that's only if you can afford shoes. An uphill battle turns to a steep incline real quick without shoes, and if you haven't had a meal either. Some families cannot even afford that, let alone a nutritious meal, and that number of families is growing. That's why we need to help and support miraculous organizations like Angel Charity for Children. Angel Charity for Children is an organization of women and men who believe that together with many generous donors in the community, they can make a difference in the lives of the children in Pima County. Since 1983, Angel Charity has raised over $31 million to fund more than 129 different local children's organizations. These dollars have been used to construct new buildings, renovate and expand old ones, fund scientific research, retire mortgages, and support much-needed programs. More than 1 million children have benefited from the services that Angel Charity and its donors have funded over the years. And today, it's a party in the studio because I'm fortunate enough to speak with Jeannie Wynn, General Chair for Angel Charity for Children. Hello, Jeannie. How are you?
Great. Thank you for having us.
Next, we have Carrie Durham, Vice Chair. How you doing, Carrie?
Really well. Thank you very much for having us.
And lastly, we have Jillian Kazmierzak, Spring Event Chair. Did I say that okay?
Absolutely. You did great.
All
Thank
right.
you for having us.
I'm so happy to have you here and all of you in here because we've been going on and on off the microphones for a while talking about all the great stuff that you guys do and why I'm such a big fan of your organization. So it's really fun. I gave a little bit of a synopsis, but can one of you just give me a little more 101 about everything that Angel Charity for Children is all about?
Sure. You really hit the nail on the head talking about our organization. You founded in 1983. There's roughly 250 volunteers. And this is where our passion is helping the children of Pima County. And as you said, we've raised over $30 million to fund over 129 projects. And the main thing is the magnitude of the number, right? 1 million children,
Yeah.
over 1 million children in Pima County. And we do that several ways through our fundraising efforts. We have fun events. You're going to hear a little bit about that today. We have a capital campaign, and that's where we'll be charged with raising over $1 million this year to support those efforts.
That's amazing. Again, sometimes 1 million sounds like a little because there's a 1 in front of it. They've helped 999,999 plus 1 children. That's amazing. That's a lot. That sounds like a lot more. Because that's what these organizations do. They are able to connect the dots that all of us as individuals cannot. We all want to help as many children as possible, but you need great groups like you that are doing it. So tell me about some of the ways that you guys are doing it.
Well, I'm going to start because I want to, and my events first. So I am, as you said, Jillian Kazmierzak, and I was chosen to be this year's 2023 Spring Event Chair. And this year we are doing Rock the Fox.
Woohoo!
Woohoo,
Right?
Yeah.
So we are doing the first ever Angel Country Music Concert, and we have partnered with the historic Fox Theater in downtown Tucson. And we are bringing Elle King in on April 26th. We are super excited. She is a Grammy-nominated artist. She has #1 hits out. She is starting to take our nation by storm. And she is coming to play the Fox, and we are hoping that our community will turn out, buy tickets, come listen to some amazing music, and know that all the money that is raised will go back to kids here in Pima County.
Every cent goes back to these kids?
Every cent.
That's
Every
amazing.
cent.
Say it with pride because that's really important. That's a heck of a fundraiser. And again, you're not just throwing your money away. You get to go to a concert.
Right.
You get to go have a fun night out. It's a Wednesday night too. So make sure that you make your plans April 26th at the Fox Theater. You can probably go get tickets right now. I believe they've already been on sale since the beginning of the month. Where can people buy tickets?
So all the tickets will be sold through the Fox Theater. So the Fox Theater, you can either go there personally, purchase them, or you can go to their website and purchase them, and they will send you an email with your tickets. There are some great VIP packages still available. And if you want to participate or give a little bit more, there are still some sponsorship opportunities. So go visit our website, angelcharity.org, and you can look at the events page, and the sponsorship packages are on there, and you can see what you might be interested in if you want to give a little bit more to the spring event this year.
That's a good way to do it. That sounds like a lot of fun. Check out the VIP packages too. Treat yourself to a fun night out on a Wednesday, VIP style, especially at the Fox Theater. I mean, that place is so classy, you practically always feel like a VIP. I love the Fox. So tell me a little more about Elle King. I saw that Elle King shared the event on her Facebook. It's ELLE King over on Facebook. You can go follow her and get some of the information about this amazing star that's making her way to Tucson.
Yeah, Elle is a Grammy-nominated songwriter, performer. She has worked with major talent like Miranda Lambert. You may know a couple of her major songs. She has X's and O's, America's Sweetheart. Lucky is one of her brand new ones that's taking the charts by storm. And she is coming here to Tucson. It'll be her only stop in Arizona. So everybody from near and far in Arizona, come in, stop into Tucson. We'd be happy to have you. We couldn't bring her here without some of our amazing sponsors. We have some wonderful people in our community who have opened their hearts and are supporting this event. We have the Lap and Sunshine Foundation. Rio Nuevo has stepped up with their partnership downtown to help us bring this event to Tucson. And we have Hughes Federal Credit Union and Lerner and Rowe. We owe these community partners a huge thank you for all their work and their commitment to Angel Charity. And we recently just got a new sponsor, the Diamond Store, and they are going to give us something very, very sparkly to auction off. So that's a new opportunity.
I love auctions. So fancy diamond jewelry sounds like it might be up for auction.
2-carat diamond earrings. So that will be an opportunity for some of our lucky VIPs to win. And then we have another pair of 1-carat diamonds that we are actually going to do at the concert itself. So that's very exciting.
That is exciting. Where can people enter for the first pair, the 2-carat ones? Where do they enter to win those if the other pair's at the concert?
So those are going to be part of our VIP packages. So when you go to the Fox to get your tickets, you'll see that there's VIP packages that you can participate in, and that will be an opportunity to also participate in the raffle for the 2-carat diamond earrings.
Treat yourself like a VIP and then look like a VIP. That's what you want to do. That sounds like great advice. What else about this event is really striking you and makes you so excited for it as it's coming up April 26th? It's a Wednesday night. What do you want to make sure people don't miss here in Tucson for this great, not only fundraiser, but what's going to be a great show with Elle King? It sounds very exciting.
So what I want to let the community know is this show is open for everybody. It's a new opportunity. Angel has never done a country concert. We would love to make new friends in our community. We would love to see new people come out and support Angel Charity. We would love people to come out and see the impact we make and build new friendships and partnerships and, be able to reach farther into our community. It's a Wednesday night. It's downtown. Everyone's invited to come. We'd love to see you out there and supporting the children in Pima County with us.
There you go. Go have some fun, go to a great event, see a fun concert, and then do the best thing that you can do downtown, networking, because getting involved with these great organizations is how you yourself are going to feel better and how you and your organization might even build and grow as these partnerships continue to blossom in Tucson with great places like Angel Charity for Children. I do want to talk about some of the other events you guys have coming up because there's a bunch. And I was on the website. I noticed that you got some fun stuff in September. There's a poker party. And then you've also got the Angel Ball in December. Let's talk about some of these fun events coming up later in the year.
Okay, well, the poker party is a phenomenal opportunity for those poker players that like to play Texas Hold'em.
Oh, everyone loves Hold'em.
Exactly. And it is an event that is being held at the Lowe's Ventana Canyon Resort on September 22nd.
Where does the money for that go to?
Absolutely. Again, the 100% of the proceeds will go to the children of Pima County. We raise this money every year and give it away every year. It will go to our 8 projects that we have set that we have voted in to receive these awards. $800,000 will be going to Steele Children's Research Center. 7 of the others are opportunity grants. Our AMFI Foundation, which is in your neighborhood over here, Arizona Burn Foundation, Assistance League of Tucson, Courtney's Courage, and Lee Guitar, Treasures for Teachers, Tucson Refugee Ministry, and those opportunity grants all add up to $1,084,900.
I'm a cartoonist. I'm not good at math either.
Okay.
Over
There
$1
you go.
million.
There you
Put
go.
your pinky up to your lip, just like Dr. Evil. That's how much money's going to kids. That's a big deal, all right? And again, that's why I asked, where is the money going, right? Because I know the answer is going to be 100% of it's going to, and then you named 8 great different groups and 8 great different organizations that are, you're spreading the wealth and you're spreading it around, because all those organizations don't have what you guys have, and that's the ability to organize like this, put on great events like this, get people behind it and really support it so you can then distribute a lot of that wealth around town helping kids. That's fantastic, and I love to hear it.
We wouldn't be able to do it without our wonderful donors in Tucson and the remarkable Triple Halos. Those are individuals who have donated for the entire year through all of our events. I didn't get to the ball, and Jeannie will talk more about the ball that is following the poker party. However, the Triple Halo sponsors are people who have bought in for the entire year. Everything that we do, they are $20,000 or higher donors, and we can't do it without these individuals who believe in us all year long, and their partners are.
You can't. Organizations like yours, they need a thing called angel investors. It's almost like your organization is built for angel investors, let me tell you. So we were bringing up a ball. Let's have a ball. Tell me about the Angel Ball that happens annually in December.
Sure. So the Angel Ball is the second Saturday of December. It's at the Westin La Paloma. It's a wonderful thank you to all of these amazing sponsors. And if I can, I want to just take a step back and name our Triple Halo sponsors if we can.
Please do. They deserve all the attention. Shine a spotlight on some of these great heroes in town.
All of our sponsors are amazing. We cannot do what we do without them. Our Triple Halo sponsors sponsor all 3 of our events. They pledge a minimum of $20,000, and I wanted to name them here. So our sponsors to date are Deanne Gibbons, Hughes Federal Credit Union, Hazen Family Foundation, Arizona Complete Health, Arizona Lotus, Lapin Sunshine Foundation, Gadabout Salon Spas, and Wealth Management Partners. They're just a huge partner for Angel Charity, as are all our sponsors and donors, our volunteers, and the community at large. Back to the ball. Again, that's where we thank all of these amazing sponsors and donors for helping us raise that $1 million. We present our check to our impact grant recipient at the ball. And it's just a huge thank you and a wonderful evening of celebration for the success that we've achieved this year.
It really does sound like it. I just did an episode with SVP Tucson because we're talking about Fast Pitch, which just happened. And I recognize a lot of those organizations are some of the same organizations that are supporting a lot of these great businesses and startups in Tucson. And that's what you love to hear. You love to hear organizations recognizing other organizations, just like yours does, because we all need help. A rising tide raises all ships, as we know. So that's the idea, lifting up other organizations, lifting up individuals that are helping out. They deserve some recognition. So why not have a ball? That sounds like a lot of fun and a really great time. I love the idea. I really do. I love celebrating things, and I like to party. And it's a party in here inside the studio. You're listening to Lifestyle Tucson. I've got a whole bunch of folks inside of here from Angel Charity for Children, and we're talking all about what they're doing, some of their events, and the things they've got going on. But there's an event you don't need to attend. So a rich old man one time gave me advice. He said, take a chance. And the Monopoly guy knows what he's doing because he's rich. He knows. So tell me about these chance tickets.
Sure. The chance tickets are our raffle tickets.
Okay.
And we do the drawing the night of the ball, at the Angel Ball, so December 9th. And tickets are $100, and we will have several $10,000 prizes.
Whoa, really?
Do not have to be present to win.
Ah,
So you can get your tickets at angelcharity.org.
that's incredible. What are some of the prizes you've given away in the past that cost $10,000?
Well, it's a jackpot. It's like cash.
Straight cash?
Cash.
Spend $100, win $10,000, and then you know what you should do with that money? Just donate it right back. You just sign that big check right back over to Angel Charity. That's fantastic. It's a good idea.
Good luck with that.
Well, let's talk about some of the other parts of this and maybe a little more personal. Tell me a success story that is something that you really remember or know. That isn't just about, oh, we throw big events or, oh, we this. Do you have an individual story that you just know resonates with you and keeps you kind of motivated? And it's just something that is a success story from your organization.
Well, we can briefly talk to you about our founder, Louise Thomas. She had a child that had cancer and perished due to that, and found that there was a true need for families to be able to have a place that understood what their child was going through, and resources that were given to them through the Ronald McDonald House. The Ronald McDonald House had this huge mortgage that needed to be paid off, and through her efforts with some friends in 1983, had the first ball, got together, had this party, and raised enough money to retire the mortgage.
Wow. So it all did start with the ball. That's so incredible.
It was a vehicle to allow people to donate for a cause. And what Angel Charity for Children has become is a vehicle and good stewards of the money that donors have been able to trust Angel Charity for Children to vet beneficiaries that are in the greatest need, and only children from 0 to 18 is who benefits from these grants that we give away every year.
But one thing I want you guys to look at, if you go to our website, you can look through the different pages and you can see some of our past beneficiaries. And I would challenge anybody in this community to go through that list and not recognize one or two, because these are organizations that are in your schools, in your community, your neighborhood park, and we try to make the greatest impact that we can for the most amount of children in Pima County.
Mm-hmm.
So these are people that you know, organizations that you know, and we try to vet everything and make good choices for the money that we raise. And there are a lot of deserving agencies in Tucson, and there are a lot of deserving children in Pima County, and that is our goal every year, is to help as much as we can.
So the success stories are right on your website. Just go look at the list of all the people that you've helped, and those are the success stories. The numbers are there. And keep in mind, as we talk about what you just described back in 1983 is now something that we do with GoFundMe with the click of a button. Whereas back in the day, inventing the idea of a fundraiser, that's a celebration and a ball. So it's talking about information and getting people together in the community to help this person who turned that idea into this amazing organization, shows you the ingenuity and what it took back in the early 80s to get something like this off the ground. I've watched a lot of GoFundMe show up, and I can tell you why most of them don't work. Trust. And that's what Angel Charity for Children is providing. They're providing you the trust that that money is going to children. It's going to the right organizations. They've been vetted. They've done the hard work so that you know that your money is going to the exact right place, and you can just feel good about that donation when you buy a $100 chance ticket and then donate that money back when you win it. Wink. So that's really important too. So go check out their website. Give me the website again so people know where to go when they can find these success stories right there online.
angelcharity.org.
They didn't even rehearse that. Well done. Where can people find you on social media as well, just while we're talking about it?
Angel Charity for Children.
Just throw an @ symbol in front of it. That's probably all you need. So we've talked about everything going on. We've talked a little bit about the future. I want to know a secret that Angel Charity for Children is doing that we may not know. Something that might be a little not in the headlines. It's a little lower, because I know you're doing so much and it can't all make the headline, right? And I'm sure some of those success stories, it's in there. Anything pop into mind that is something that you know that people don't really associate with your organization right off the bat, but it's something that you're doing and want people to know about?
I have a story that was a while back that was for, I worked for an organization in Tucson that took care of foster children.
Mhm.
And a 2-year-old came in to see their parents, and that child had been pulled from the family due to issues in the family, but separated from both parents. And she was clinging to me in the waiting room because I was somebody who sat down on the floor and read a book to her as she was in the lobby, but I was a complete stranger. And her family wasn't able to come in and be with her that day, and I spent another hour with her because she had nobody else, and that was one of the beneficiaries that Angel gave money to that particular year, was to help these foster children have a safe place to live and a safe place to go when they had nobody else that they could count on.
Well, that's so important. At least she had you to count on right there, and that's what matters. You know, we talk about donating, right? The thing I always talk about on the show is you can donate time. You can donate time to another individual. Previous episode, I was talking to the Council on Aging. Donate time to an older person that needs help that's alone. Donate time to children in foster homes. Donate time and volunteer at Big Brothers Big Sisters. There's a lot of opportunities to where just time is all a person needs, and that's really important. That's a great story to hear about how I'm more impressed with just the time you took, not the fact that it resulted in her getting some monetary help or some of that assistance later from the organization. That time that you took probably means more than anything to someone that's being separated from a parent.
Well, and keep in mind that Angel Charity is 100% volunteers, so that is what we do.
Mhm.
We give up all of our time, and all of our efforts are to give back to the children in our community.
Which is the appropriate time that I bring up. How can people volunteer for Angel Charity for Children? It's always a question I ask with every organization because you need more volunteers.
Certainly, we need volunteers at our events. We've touched on the sponsorships, the donors. We have our chance tickets. We have a silent auction. We have casino gifts where we
We reach out to the community to ask for additional help in volunteering, and that could be simply to help us during the ball, which is a fun evening for volunteers to come and see everybody all gussied up and not able to attend the ball, but be able to help at the ball. Without our 300 plus volunteers at the ball, every angel would be unable to attend, and we need that many people in the community, whether they are helping selling gifts or helping at the gaming tables to...
Just even if you're taking the jackets, you need someone parking the cars, you need someone doing everything. It's a giant event. It's a ball. It's a gala. And there's all these other great events you got going on that just volunteering and getting involved. It's the thing I say. It's almost the message of my life. Don't make your friends do the things that you want to do. Make friends with the people doing the things that you want to do. And this organization is certainly doing things to help a lot of people and a lot of kids. If you care about kids, if you care about helping, and you care about rocking at the Fox, there's a good way to volunteer. And they're offering a lot of opportunities. I'm sure they're all right there on the website, in addition to being a donor, in addition to being one of these, triple halo donors.
Triple Halo sponsor.
Triple Halo sponsors. All of these opportunities are the way to do it. But remember, just showing up and being there is a great way to help out.
Absolutely. Thank you so very much.
Yeah. So where can people discover more info on Angel Charity for Children? Just anywhere across the board. We've gone a little bit online and a little social media. Any other ways in which you'd want to invite people to get some information, get involved?
Attend our events.
Oh, easy. So come party.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like a pretty easy ask, so I do appreciate that.
Jillian, where can they come to the Angel site in order to...
So at the top of the Angel website, you can buy tickets, you can go to the events tabs, you can look at our calendar and see what's going on. We have a community newsletter that we send out that you can join our mailing list. There's a lot of opportunities to get involved. But yeah, I would love to see everyone come out to rock the Fox at the Fox Theater and get involved, because it does take a village to make all of this happen, and we couldn't do it without our sponsors or our donors or our Triple Halo donors. So we are thankful for everybody, and you can even donate on our website. So if you want to go to angelcharity.org and put in a donation today, that would be awesome, and it would be greatly appreciated.
That's right. I was saying time is money, but if you ain't got the time, you got the money. You're busy. So send some of that money their way right on the website, and that's a good way to do it. Last question. It's a big one. All right. So take a moment to think about it. And you don't all have to answer, but if you have an answer, let me know. If you had one wish for your organization, what is that wish?
My wish is that we didn't need to exist, that every child in Pima County had the resources that they need, that we were no longer necessary, honestly.
That's a heck of a wish.
Well, if Jeannie doesn't get her wish, then I guess my wish would be to be Oprah. So I could be like, and you get a building, and you get a van, and you get a van, and we could grant everybody's wish, because that would be awesome if there was a demand. So I would like to grant everyone's wish.
Love it.
Oh, my wish is that theirs come true.
That works too. I'll tell you, that was my wish. What are the odds? Today we made friends with Jeannie Wynn, General Chair for Angel Charity for Children, Carrie Durham, Vice Chair, and Jillian Kazimierzak, Spring Event Chair. Angel Charity for Children, helping kids with 40 years of miracles. Thanks for joining me here today, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for having us. It's 41.
Oh, is it 41 now? You got to update that website.
So. Yes, that does have to. Where is it? Where are you seeing 40?
There's a graphic.
Oh, it's probably an old logo.
Okay, yeah.
Well, either way, this was Lifestyle Tucson. Bing bong bing. Time for a recap. The end of that was hilarious. I'll tell you, I found that graphic. It was at Angel Charity for Children on Instagram. So go update that Instagram main picture. And angelcharity.org is where you can go find all this information, surf those tabs, and go check out the events, the calendar, everything going on. Go give them a like at facebook.com/Angel Charity for Children. Very easy. Don't forget this big fun event at the Fox Theater. Let's rock at the Fox with Elle King. How exciting. That's going to be April 26th. It's a Wednesday, so make sure you go out there and support. And if you check in now, maybe you get it for free because you get to volunteer. So go check out volunteering for Angel Charity for Children and make sure to accept that challenge. That was the challenge they laid out of going and looking at the list of previous beneficiaries. That is all of their success stories right there in front of you. So go check out their website at angelcharity.org. Go look at that list of beneficiaries and go feel good about what this great organization is doing. I want to thank our new friends at Angel Charity for Children for joining me today. You've been listening to Lifestyle Tucson. For more information about our program or to listen to something you may have missed, go to the Sunday Mornings page on klpx.com, kfma.com, mixfm.com, or espntucson.com. You can also subscribe on iTunes, wherever fine podcasts are. Rockin'? Yeah, we talked about rockin'. I'm your BFF, Frank Powers. Toot Toot Tucson. I love you the most.